Lewis Hamilton joined the Sky F1 team after the Mexico GP to reflect on his fourth driver's title. Lewis Hamilton joined the Sky F1 team after the Mexico GP to reflect on his fourth driver's title. Newly crowned world champion Lewis Hamilton joined Sky F1 after the Mexican GP to reflect on his fourth world title. Damon Hill: it was one of those strange races where it wasn't quite what we expected. Lewis Hamilton: I went into the race and everybody was like, are you going to just try and finish fifth? I was like, no way, and I felt great today. Yesterday I didn't feel good at all, but today I felt great. I got a good start, was 3 abreast into turn 1 and I was pumped. This is what I've been dreaming about, having this kind of battle. Hamilton wins 4th F1 title. Vettel: Hamilton deserves title. Watch Vettel and Hamilton collide. Where is Hamilton among F1 greats? I feel like I positioned my car perfectly through those 2 corners and it felt a bit odd to be hit by the guy I'm fighting the championship for. The worst thing was the recovery after that. Going into turn 4 the car was a handful and I thought I was going to take everyone out. It was terrible. Watch the moment Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel make contact on the opening lap of the Mexican GP. Watch the moment Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel make contact on the opening lap of the Mexican GP. Martin Brundle: I got some Twitter traffic from some fans who think Seb ran into you on purpose. You gave him a lot of space. What do you think? I did give him a lot of space. It doesn't really matter. The start was quite good. He moved over and Max got in there. This was the battle I've been waiting for years. I was going to go to the right and then came down the left and we braked quite late. I moved across and thought this is perfect and then cut across to the left and I was like, yes, we're in it, and then I got hit and that was it. I thought I was going to get Max after that corner. I don't care, it doesn't matter. Still I rise. You can knock me down but I get up twice as strong. Mercedes: Lewis Hamilton was crowned world champion for a 4th time at the Mexican GP to become the most successful British driver of all time. Mercedes: Lewis Hamilton was crowned world champion for a 4th time at the Mexican GP to become the most successful British driver of all time. MBU asked at one point, how far Vettel was behind Raikkonen. Were you watching the telly to see that? As you come out of turn 6 there's a big screen, so every now and then I caught a glimpse of it to try and figure out where I am. You're looking for all sorts of information, you don't know what people are watching, where you all stand, and how spread out you are. I could see them going down the main straight and I'm going around turn 7 and I'm like, this sucks. But I kept going and whatever the case I was going to have some battles along the way, even if it was for 10th or whatever. I had a great battle with Fernando. MBWASNT: giving you much quarter was he? LHEWASNT: but I don't expect anything less from him. This dude should be more than a 2-time world champion. He's got exceptional racecraft. But I gave it just as good as he gave it. A quick recap of the scintillating Mexican GP. Simon Lazenby: how does this compare to the other 3 titles? Are you more proud of this one than the others? I think every single win, every single pole has felt new and different in its own way. I've not got bored of it. It's not felt similar to another one. Every lap is different. Each championship has felt different in its own way. I guess because I've been in different places of my life, I've gone through different things. This one does feel like one of the best, and I think that's with fighting another team. Ferrari is such an iconic team and Sebastian is a 4-time world champion. If I was winning the championship against someone who doesn't have a championship, it wouldn't feel as great. You want to be compared against the guy who is the most decorated. You're going to be sticking around for a few years, yeah? LH smiling: you always want an answer from me. I'm enjoying driving more than ever. Whether it's a few, a couple, or one, I'm still going to be here next year and I hope for a little time beyond that. There is a long life after Formula 1 and I don't want to make it any longer than it's going to have to be because this is the best period of time in my life. There are still great things beyond my Formula 1 career which I'm working on right now, but I'm enjoying driving more than ever. Ahead of a very important Mexican GP, Sky F1's Martin Brundle sat down with Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton ahead of a very important Mexican GP, Sky F1's Martin Brundle sat down with Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton: a big thank you to my team back at Brackley and Brixworth, everyone who has worked so hard to help create this opportunity. To my family watching back home, thank you for being the rock in my rudder. To my fans, thank you for all that positive energy and for following me for years. Even if you don't like me, I love you still and I'm so grateful that you support the sport. I hope over time maybe I can convert you. For those that do support me, I love you and we win and we lose together.